All right, this is going to be the quarterfinals of the Champion of Champions playoffs. Deck lists are open, so I know I'm against green-white Terravore Oath. It's a bit of an iffy hand, but I think I can keep it. Mox Diamond. Not what I was hoping to see. Alright, turn 1 Sphere. Off to a pretty good start there. Oh, Naturalize. Good draw. Okay, let's play Forest and be done. Here's Wasteland. Fortunately, not super vulnerable to that at the moment. Although there's a non-basic right on cue. Alright, let's run out the birds, try to make enough mana to accomplish something here. Library is very bad news. Yeah, really not the, that really isn't the kind of start I was hoping to be up against. There's an Oath. Right, and I have, yeah, no choice but to kill it. I mean, that or I can therapy my way out of it. But then I'll be without the mana from Birds of Paradise, and I kind of need that right now. Opponent already got some value out of the library. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to naturalize the Oath. Right. Opponent can be considering a lot of different things right now. If they went for waste plus port activation, that would be not so bad, because even if I don't draw land, I can still play the birds. Alternatively, we might see a morph Exalted Angel. Or, what are the other options? It's really one or the other without 2 green for Terravore. Okay, tapping 1 land. Wonder which one it's going to be. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, I'll play another one. I keep the mana fight going. Before long, I'll need to duress. Can't really I mean, Cataclysm wouldn't be the greatest for the opponent right now. Yeah, kind of a weird situation. I only have 2 Birds of Paradise, and I drew both of them, and I've only got 2 lands here. Definitely not typical. Right? Ooh. That would be really nice to resolve. Alright, well, it's therapy or duress, so There's a Cataclysm. Don't care about Seal. Don't care about Diamond. Opponents gain a fresh shuffle off that Heath, though, if they want it. Pretty sure, if I recall correctly, they drew an extra card last time, so 2 of the cards are going to be new to them anyway. Looks like they're just holding on to the fetch. There's another 4 life paid. Okay, going for more port action. Holding the Seal, which is interesting. I wonder what the rationale for that is. Oh, there we go. All right. Get that Elder going. There we are, 2 green. Yeah, the opponent's getting a lot of card selection here. It's pretty dangerous. There's Enlightened Tutor. This deck has 1 Enlightened Tutor in it. Not exactly a toolbox deck, but I think 1 is usually the right number in this kind of deck. The card advantage really hurts sometimes with Mox Diamond already being included. Anyway, here comes an Oath, I would think. Fortunately, I've got some removal. It would be nice to, I guess, draw land, play Hermit, attack for 2, and then next turn kill whatever they Oath into. Oh, of course, they're saved mana for port. I could respond by sacking the Elder, which would give me access to 4 mana on my turn. Plus 2 unknown cards, 1 from the draw step, 1 from the Elder. Or I can attack for 2, put the opponent at 5. They really don't have much life. But then I'm more restricted. I think I'm going to sack in response so that if I draw a deed, I can... no, they've got Seal in their hand still. Yeah, I want to hit these land drops. Actually, oh man, this is a tough choice. Alright, so attack for 2, draw a card. I can play Therapy. On the Seal. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this in response. I may regret that. Okay, so I need a swamp, and I need... think I'm gonna get another swamp here. Okay, so here's card number 1 for the turn. It's yet another swamp. Card number 2, forest. All right. Hit that Seal of Cleansing. Ooh, and there's Cataclysm. I can't afford to leave that. So, yeah, here we go. No choice. Sack the non-foil one. Hit Cataclysm. Leaving only a Mox Diamond. And that is it. Alright, Oath activation. 6 creatures in the deck, 2 Angel, 4 Terravor. Creature number 1 is Terravor, only at 6, which is not bad, considering the possibilities here. We milled another Oath, which is nice to get rid of. Another Sphere, which I wouldn't want to see. Swords would be annoying because I still have that one bird. And it only added 2 lands to the yard. Okay. A lot's going to depend on what those top 3 cards are between the regular draw step and the Sylvan Library. Okay, so there's 2 Rashad Import. Didn't want to see that. Okay. Well, I know the opponent only has a Mox Diamond, so no reason to play the Duress. The choice here is, I guess, between killing the Terravor and laying the mill into whatever the next thing is, or just having a Terravor attack me for 6 a couple times while I do other stuff. And that might actually be the best option, just eating a couple Terravor hits. Because yeah, whatever it gets oathed into, bigger Terravor or Exalted Angel, it's not going to be an improvement to put myself in that spot. Another thing to consider is that I could block with the birds, go to 0 creatures, and then kill the Terravor, and Oath would not have any way to activate. Then I could sit around for a bit. I have 4 Deed, love to have a Deed, and I've got 2 Naturalize left in the main. Yeah, it's going to take the 6. Okay. Yeah, six just is not that much. So there's port number 1. Oh, I should have tapped in for mana in response. Whatever. Port number 2. Draw my card. It's a Rager. Alright, definitely playing Swamp, and... Playing the Rager would get another Oath activation, which would be very problematic. Can't quite afford Deranged Hermit, not that that would even be desirable. And, yeah, alright. Yeah, it's probably time to block with a bird and turn off the opponent's Oath. There's a factory. Clear attackers. If I block the factory... No, actually, what would be best is blocking the Terravore and then killing factory with Vendetta, then on my turn playing Edict. That takes the least amount of damage. Right, that is 6. I am done taking Terravore hits. Okay. I could do an Oath activation if I wanted, but I don't. Tap and response. Say no to that. Lose the mana, draw a card, Cabal Therapy. Alright. Guess I may as well play the Duress. There could be something good in there. Then afterward I'll play the Edict. Nope, just a land. Another port. That's too bad. Right, just doing all the taps on the upkeep. Dust Bowl, hey. Happy to see that. Let's start by taking out a port. Yeah, looking back, I probably should have just blocked with a bird a little bit earlier. Another port. Okay. Yep. Tap for mana. Move to the next phase if they'll let me. Recurring Nightmare. Yeah, let's hit a port with... let's see, what do I want to sack? Sack a swamp, I think. Yeah. Okay, those go through. Not gonna play anything. Time could be relevant here. I need to speed things up. Sphere resistance again. That is inconvenient. Ooh, there's Deed. Good. Treetop. Not what I was hoping to see. Yeah, that's inconvenient. Can't really play anything. Guess I'll just be done. I need to draw some land here. Okay. Here I'm going to sack, I guess, I don't know. I guess a forest. Really can't burn time thinking about that. And yeah, that's fine. Do I want to kill the port, giving up my second swamp? Yeah, I think I will. Okay. Finally out from under those ports and free from the threat of Treetop Village, but I only have 3 lands left. Opponent has 2 sphere and an active library. I don't think I'm favored to pull this off, though I am about to pass the opponent for remaining time. Never ideal when it comes down to that, but if it does, then it does. Alright, that's a miss. Let's discard a hermit so that I can nightmare it back later if the occasion arises. Alright, that's another miss. This time I'm going to go for the therapy. I'll name Cataclysm again. Swords and library. Okay, done. Ooh, okay. Hey, another land. All right. That was lucky. that one, I'm going to hit with Smother. Swords in Response for life. Yeah, that could pay off. I could see that. Alright, now 1, 2, 3. Hit that backup Sylvan Library. So that if I can finally deed my way out of this. Oh, great, another Oath of Druids. And they won't, at least won't have another one ready to deploy right away. Though, you know, now I have that Oath to contend with. I'll have to flashback Therapy. Or draw something else that does that. Alright, we got a morph. Okay, I'm going to use the Oath. Alright, there's life. Hit the land. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Play the deed. Be done. I'm gonna take some damage, go to 1, then I need to draw a land or I lose. That's a miss. Game over. Okay, time to sideboard. Dust Bowl comes in. Wretch is gonna come in. Naturalize is gonna come in. Arena may come in. Rager is sort of the weak link in the deck. Vendetta is cuttable, and Second Nightmare is cuttable. The opponent does have a bit of hate in the form of Funeral Pyre. And they're definitely not too aggressive for Phyrexian Arena. Convenient that the green-white version doesn't have the 4 factories and only has 1, so the manland pressure is considerably less. Alright, and yeah, I spent some time beforehand thinking about how I was going to sideboard, and this is ultimately what I arrived at, but I'm just going to take a fresh look at it after having just played an actual game, make sure everything makes sense here. Yeah, I don't see how I can cut anything that's still in the main, and nothing in the sideboard really calls out to be re-included. I mean, I am quite afraid of Exalted Angel, which does make me kind of want to put the last Vendetta in, but I just don't think it's actually justified. Alright, let's give this a try. Yep, keepable. Alright, gonna try and keep up the fast play here. Only a little bit ahead. Turn 1 Mox Diamond again. What is it into? Sylvan Library. That is going to get immediately naturalized. Be nice to deploy the arena at this earliest stage of the game. Gotta draw my black mana though. And also not get wastelanded or ported. Right, there's Oath. Hey, Pernicious Steed. Good stuff. Really nice card in this matchup. Would have liked to, Alright, I'm going to have to... Actually, there's something to consider here. So, if the opponent flips into Terravore, then I can just blow it all up with it. Actually, even if they flip into Angel, I can still Edict the Angel. But I want to kill the Oath with the Deed. As much as it would be nice to get rid of a Mox Diamond and the Spirit token simultaneously by activating it for 0, I'm just going to make this play instead. Not a huge amount of time to mull it over. The opponent did... Oh, they did mill Ray of Revelation. Okay. So that's going to be deployed right now. That's inconvenient. Blow it up for 0. Wonder what the opponent's following up with. And checking the list, that is the only Ray of Revelation in the deck, so something to keep in mind. All right. Now I can activate the Oath, or I can... Or I cannot. Yeah, I better not. Yeah, because if I activate the Oath, then it's going to mill more land, and that's extremely dangerous. I need to just not Oath, and hope I draw black. Oh, good. That's a big relief. Alright, get rid of that. Oh. Tapped an extra land. Not a big deal. Trying to keep the quick pace going. I'm ahead, but by less than 30 seconds. Alright, tapping the village. Happy to see that. Because now I can play the arena. And be done. Yeah, this is a pretty high pressure match here. Super interesting. Oh, that is disappointing. Really, really could have used that. Right. Village gets ported again. Try something I can't utilize. I'm just going to F6. No point in trying to bluff something or whatever. Okay, so now I might want to actually use the Oath. Yeah, I think I will. Interesting. Okay, so... What is the opponent going to do? When they... Okay, so they're going to Oath into... I mean, hopefully another Terravore, because then maybe I can draw a Deed to get out of it. I need to just make plays here. I'm going to play the Elder. Then I'm going to activate it. I'm going to get a black and a green. I'm going to deploy the bird. I'm going to try and top deck my way out of this. Angel. Not happy to see Angel. Okay. Fucking with that, and you know what? All of them. And then I'm going to get another Oath activation. Right, pushing through some extra damage by Swordsing. My Hermit puts me 2 Exalted Angel attacks away from death. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Hopefully I hit a Wall of Blossoms and get an extra draw out of it. Birds of Paradise. Okay, if I play Hermit, I can block 9 points of damage, take 6, block the Exalted Angel with a bird, and still survive. I just need to hope that the opponent doesn't mill into a bunch more land. And actually, I should have played the wall first. That was kind of sloppy. All right. Another wall. Okay, kind of anticlimactic. Swords again. Okay. Only milled 1. Okay. There's still a chance I can deed my way out of it. Not going to be easy. Or is there even? I don't know. No time to really think about it. Ooh, okay. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's game. Yep. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that is all. All right. Great match.